welcome. Welcome, my friends, to the great Frostring Arena.
Hey there, welcome back to the Frostring Arena series. My name is CoachFliperon, and tonight we will be doing a run with my first dedicated farming deck. I say farming deck because this is a deck that consistently wins on turn 4 and it mostly ignores whatever our opponent is doing. It can also win against the few champions that are dedicated against this kind of archetype. So it should be one to win all fights and in a very flashy fashion as well. Be ready though, this is not a cheap deck to build at all. But if you can have the card and equipment, you're going to have a blast. So hopefully you guys will like it. Stay until the very end of the video. After this run, I'm going to append another video where I was using the same build and I encountered Uruunaz and I beat him. So you'll be able to see Uruunaz at the end with the loot that comes with him. So without further ado, let's start the run. Going to skip tier 1. And of course, as always, you will find the list in the video description below, as well as a small peek at the list at the end of the video as well. Going first, so here the game plan is to attack with these while we have no card in our library, so they will be 50-50 with Crush. And we're also going to find a way to give them speed. Any end that has either a Slithering Marauder or a Succumb to Madness we keep. And we can even make more copies of a troop at the start of the game, so we're going to go with Marauders. Because these are nice. Always open up with these. They are so nice. If you don't have the ice series of shards, you need to get them. You just need to get them, get 4, and there's not a lot of lists where you don't want to run at least 4 of them. So here we're just going to continue with the I kind of want a Sapphire first and we'll see what happens next, but yeah, let's just go Sapphire for now. And this, do I really want to draw it though? Yeah, maybe. Okay, and we put 2 cards from the top of our deck into the crypt. And yeah, oh, this was turn 2. Usually, if we have a Succumb to Madness, we win on turn 4. Since now we only have a Slithering Marauder, we don't have any It right now in the crypt. It's going to be a bit weird, but we need that in the crypt, so we're not playing it. We're just going to go with Chronic Madness, and we Chronic Madness ourselves. Yeah, and we're putting 2 actions in the crypt. The other is Contract Killing, so that we can we don't have an Optimatron in the crypt right now, so I think we're just going to Chronic Madness ourselves, and then yeah, play this Chronic Madness ourselves. Hopefully we put an Absolute Power in the crypt. Oh, we already put one, so yeah, this one is 3. Next turn we win. Do we win next turn? We should. How many? There's 2. That means 2 are remaining. There's 2 troops. Yeah, we're good. We are good. So we're going to turn 4. Absolute Power. 4. 45 cards. Here we go. The full deck. No holding back. And now that we have all our cards, we'll be able to use 2. We'll be able to play Resource. And then Yep, all the cards. Some weird animation going there. So we need to play resource for the turn. And then we need a contract killing. Usually... Where are the contract killing? Okay. Contract killing this to gain a resource. Now we can play a shroom manipulation. That means we can discard 2 cards. We're going to discard a gift with an Optimatron. Exhaust this. Now we need 2 more discard discarded to not this one. Well, at this point we would be able to win with either burying our opponent to death with all the chronic madness that we have in our hand, or, which is usually faster, play a second Marauder into a Mordran's gift that has speed as the gem, find an Optimatron, put it on the board, it's 50-50, it has crush and it has speed now, so we just attack for 50 on turn 4, and that's how we win. Should win most games on turn 4. Succumb to Madness makes things a bit interesting because you kind of need to work with what you get, and sometimes you know you get the extreme lines where you got everything in the crypt and yeah, things doesn't work out. This fight is really annoying because when you start, what happens is that before the start of the game, transform each opposing artifact and constant in all zones into Dreadling. What this means is that we don't have access to Shroom Manipulation, which is our discard engine, and we do not have access to Optimatrons because they become Dreadlings as well. So the only way we get to win this fight is by burying our opponent. Thankfully though, we've got a Succumb to Madness and a Slithering Marauder in our hand, opening hand, so that should be doable. But yeah, if we can get an absolute power into our crypt, things are going to be a lot easier, but as soon as we resolve Succumb to Madness, we should be good. So keep. This is one of the 2 hardest fights. Hardest fight for this deck. We don't have ways to revert cards either, so if we could revert the card maybe, but we can still go with plan B. Plan B is burying them. Plan C would be to attack with all the Marauders, because if you manage to get them all in play, then you're going to do some nice stuff. So now we want 2 more resources, 1 for each threshold, and we're good. We're going to take that and have a Marauder in the crypt. We're going to start burying ourselves of a ton of resources, man. That's unlucky. Alright, so we're going to get beaten up though, and that's a big problem because this guy is going to do a good number on us. Next turn, we don't have that many more turns. Shard, please. Okay, so that does work. We should be able to make this work. So as long as we survive next turn, we should be okay. Looks like maybe, yeah. Do we have a absolute power in there? No, but we have a Marauder in hand, so time to Succumb to Madness. What do we want to search for? Another Marauder would be great. What do we have in the crypt? We have a Marauder, so, and we have Mordram gifts in hand. We likely doesn't need 2, so we just need yeah, we just need Marauders and we should be okay. Oh, I forgot. Like, when you run the equipment, you also get to look into your opponent's deck and steal whatever cards they may be running. So our contract killings are all left in our deck. We've got some Slithering Marauders left. I think we go with... do we have Absolute Power in there? We have got 2. We've got 1 in hand. That means that there's 1 in the crypt right now, so we're golden. We're drawing the rest of the deck. Okay, I like Marauder number 2. Well, now what we want to do with the crypt is play Absolute Power, draw the remaining of our deck, and we're going to have access to a bunch of contract killings that gain resources. We're also going to have... Oh crap, they're all in the crypt. Oh my lord. Okay, yeah, this is going to be weird. Okay, so first step is to draw the rest of the deck. Whatever happens, this is the first step. And then we play Marauders to get these. So 19. So right now I'm playing super slow, right? Because I'm doing commentaries and all, but if you play the deck a lot, then you'll know in each scenario what to go for right away, and things are going to be a lot faster. Okay, so we've got our contracts killing, so let's just get that out of the way. Gain a couple resources in the process. And now we kind of want to play all the Marauders to reduce the cost of actions in our hand. And we're going to... I'm not even sure we'll have enough to bury that guy, because we're voiding these as we get them from the crypt. That's the problem. So we may have to resort to plan a W with this. And oh crap, we don't have anything going back to our crypt. Okay. We may have just kill ourselves here. That's a big issue. What's the biggest thing we can do right now? I believe we have a Marauder in the crypt. We have a Marauder in the crypt, but it's only going to hit for 4. And then we've got 2 Chronic Madness. They are 12. So 12 and then the next 16. We can only do 12 more. Is there anything in there that could attack for a massive amount of damage? I don't think so. We could get the engine and swing with it, but we're dead on the next turn. Gosh, that's stupid. Ah. Yeah, maybe you should just keep one in the deck in case we lose all of the Relentless Corruptions. Or maybe play a one-off Bounty of the Magus. Just so when we draw our whole deck. Usually the plan is to draw the whole deck and then play one of the Chronic Madness. But now that's not going to work. This, and then we can gift Siege Engine, Slithering Marauder with speed. That's going to... Bury is not going to work, so maybe, just maybe there's a card in our opponent's deck that goes back to the deck. Nope. None. Speed guy here. How many gift do I have? 1, 2. Okay, so here's the deal. If we would have realized that we were not able to kill our opponent with Slithering Marauders and Bury. Maybe we just use all the gifts to get like a couple of speed troops, and then kill our opponent with said speed troops instead. Oh, wait a minute. This does go in the opponent's deck. We could get... Ooh, that's spicy. We can play it, but it's slightly the hardest fight, really. Do we have enough resources for this? No. Kill the Dreadling. Maybe. Like, if we would have buried the big 8-8 thing. So there were lines where we were okay, but for the most part we're just dead at this point. 10 damage. Really, that's sad. That is super sad. So we've lost this fight just by misplay. That's the maybe I should make a habit of keeping one card in the deck just in case we get all the escalation cards in there, or we could, you know what, maybe that champion is not the best. Maybe we put we play a champion that adds a card to the deck. That could be the thing. So I'm still new. Like, this is a new build. I know it works, so I wanted to showcase it, and I did kill Uruunaz with it. So I figured I would show it, but I'm still very new to this build. So, and there's a lot of complicated decisions to make. So we may die to our own device a couple times during this dungeon. But yeah. You'll have the list nonetheless, and you'll see how it plays and how not to play it. We've got Succumb to Madness in our hand, so we're pretty good. When I start with Succumb to Madness, one thing that I like to do is not use Bury on myself, because you want to have as many cards in your deck as possible when you do Succumb to Madness. So usually you kind of would Bury yourself, but at this point we're not. We just want to hit our 4 threshold, 2 blood and 2 sapphire, and then we're good. So that's the only thing we're concentrated on right now. I'm not going to Chronic Madness myself because I want to draw that shard. We could Chronic Madness our opponent, but that's one more card in our deck that we don't want to draw. So I'm going to keep it in our hand for now. And here we go. We've got all the thresholds that we need. Usually I go Succumb to Madness turn 3 because we have more cards in our deck. I know we would draw the next one, but it's just more option. Then on the next turn we can Shrewd Manipulation and do all sorts of nasty things. So let's see. I don't believe we're fighting against this card anyway. Yeah, I really need, I think the headpiece equipment is clearly a plus, but you really don't need it. That's the TLDR, you don't need it. So we want Marauders. Okay, at least there's one. Wow, we've got 3 in the crypt. Okay, if we would have not have found Marauders, we go with Mordran's Gift, and we do it turn 4. But we did find a Marauder, so we are fine. And now we pass the turn. And we even have a Succumb to Madness in there as a mysterious rune. Okay. Alright. We get our Sapphire Threshold, and that means we can play this. Well, first we're going to do this. We want to have this in our crypt, and we want at least one of these. So we're going to discard them. And do we have an Optimatron in the crypt? So we've got everything. Everything is in the crypt. Oh yeah, right. How many? This is 1. And this is 2, 3, 4. So since we don't have Marauders in the deck anymore, we don't want to absolute power because we're going to draw all the cards and do nothing with them. Well, the one thing we could do is draw all the cards and then go with the Relentless Corruption plan because there's none in the crypt. The other way we could do this is just go with a 27-27 Optimatron right away and just kill our opponent. So that's the fastest way to get a kill right now. We can even just bury ourselves a bit more to make the Optimatron bigger, but at this point it doesn't really matter. Yep. So we're going to Mordorn's Gift into an Optimatron. And 33 is okay. It's not 50, but it works. Here we go. Again, without the commentaries and a very good experience with the deck, taking the decisions quickly, winning on turn 4 every game, I think that this is the closest I've seen so far from a farming deck that can do perfect. Again, you do need to take the right decisions, and sometimes you have complicated ones to take, so this is perfect. We've got all the thresholds already. We've got a Shrewd Manipulation and a Succumb to Madness, so we're good. This is a turn 4 kill. We already know it's a turn 4 kill. We don't need more resources, so we're just going to... We don't really need anything. I guess we seek adventure, but... And now we're going to Succumb to Madness on turn 3, and this is where things may get complicated. Like we've seen so far, if we get every single Marauders in the crypt with every single Mordorn's Gift, we're going to die, but the chances of that are pretty small. And this is a scenario where, again, you don't want to... whoops, I played the wrong shard. Yeah, I guess that means we Succumb to Madness on turn 4 instead of turn 3. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't change anything. It may affect... No, it really... I don't think it changes the turn win at all. Yep, not playing anything there. Going to get it for 6, 7. That really doesn't matter. Opponent at 38, 40. 40 is still okay. Should be able to kill him. And we've got a contract killing. This is excellent. So 50 cards. We've got no absolute power. We want to see an absolute power in the crypt. We want to see an Optimatron in the crypt. And a Slithering Marauder. We're getting a Slithering Marauder with this. Yeah, the Ed equipment makes things slow because we're involving the opponent's deck. So only one absolute power means that we have one in the crypt. We want a Slithering Marauder. We've got 2 Optimatron there. We've got Slithering Marauder, so we're fine. We've got all the pieces that we need. Just getting this guy. And then we play him. We play Absolute Power. 424. And again, I could calculate the exact damage that I need to draw a bit less cards. And that would make the game a bit quicker. So there's always that to keep in mind. And then I knew that there was at least another Marauder in the 25, so this is how we do this. Nope, we gotta get this. And attack with 50 crush damage and speed, and then just win the game on turn 4. Urig, let's do this. Yeah, I really love Succumb to Madness. Makes it extremely interesting to play these decks because you really need to make sure that you choose the right things, unless and you're going to die. This is not a capable end. We don't have our enablers. We want a Slithering Marauder or a Succumb to Madness. This one we only have one shard but into an Arcane Focus, and then we've got 2 change courses to find the shards that we need. So, and then right now we're on the bury ourselves plan because we have Marauder in hand, and 2 change course and an Arcane Focus should make us able to do that in a decent speed. So this is the plan for this game. Succumb to Madness. Yeah. Yep, it's a cleaner way to activate the Slithering Marauder, so. And the contract hitting is nice. Maybe I needed contract hitting, I don't know. Yeah, in Insight, contract hitting would have enabled us to play change course if we don't draw a resource, which is way better. So yeah, in Insight that was not a good play. Because this turn we would have been able to contract hitting this for 1 resource and then change course. Now we've been set really further back. Nothing to worry though. Not using my power because I do want to draw the shard that I Fate Weaved into the top. We're not under a ton of pressure, but it's starting, so we need to. We don't have an eternity here. Change course first. Do we want a Slithering Marauder in the crypt? I think 1 in the crypt is not that bad. We already have 1 in hand. What's the plan here? We need to be able to discard these, and we can't. I guess if I get 2 Slithering Marauder, but I don't have a lot of things in the crypt right now. I will with the change course. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with this and play this. Make sure that we have another shard on top. And pass the turn again. We've got health. And we may be able to Succumb to Madness that turn and should unlock the game for us. Yeah. Should unlock the game for us. What do we want to see? We don't want to see any Marauders, but we want to see an absolute power in the crypt. Or a way for us to discard the absolute power that we have. This is the plan right now. So we don't want to see 3 absolute power in our options. Yes, there's only 1 absolute power, so we're good. We're going to be able to draw the whole deck. The question is there another Marauder in here that we can get? There's another one. We have 2 Marauders. That's okay. Oh, we don't have any Optimatron in the crypt right now. But we're going to draw the whole deck. And that means we're going to be able to discard. Yeah, should be okay. Should be okay. So, first Marauder into absolute power for the whole deck. And now that we have at least 1 contract hitting in hand, we can go up to 2 resources, play a Shrewd Manipulation, and discard an Optimatron and a Mordron's gift. Mordron's gift, an Optimatron, exhaust this guy. Play the Marauder. Play the gift. And then play the Optimatron, which is 50-50. And we figured it out, right? This is not... That works. That works, okay. Twilight Revenant. I love this deck so much. It's so cool to play. Like it's a very interesting puzzle to solve when you play the Succumb to Madness. It creates a lot of play to the deck. I really like it. We've got Succumb to Madness in the end, so we're good. Just need to hit our shards, and these ice shards are doing so much work for us. So that does mean though that we don't want to we really don't want to bury ourselves. That's the since we're on the Succumb to Madness plan. So we're going to play the minimum. We're not going to use our power champion power here. We're going to get a sapphire from this, and then we're good. We're plenty good. The one thing that I may want to change course to see if we can nab a Slithering Marauder before we Succumb to Madness. Actually, I think this could even be optimal. Because even if we Succumb to Madness this turn, we're not going to be able to play the Marauder anyway. So might as well improve our chances at having a Marauder to play after the Succumb to Madness. So I love that plan. Worst case scenario is that we see more than one Marauder and then we put one in the crypt, but yeah, I think this is worth it. And here it is. So at that point we could bury ourselves, but we're going to Succumb to Madness, so we want to have as many cards as we can in our deck before we do anything weird. There's still a chance that we succumb and that we do not have an absolute power in the crypt. So there's that, but we can use this afterward and see where we stand. So let's do this. We want to see less than 4 absolute power in the selection, and would like to get a Marauder. So there's 2, that means this part is good. Can we get a Marauder? Yes, and then there was only 2 Optimatrons, that means that we have at least 1 in the crypt. So we're good. We are good. So play this, get the Mordrums, get absolute power. That's not, well, this was likely a kill without the absolute power. I should have, yeah, this was a kill without the absolute power, so this is absolutely unnecessary. Maybe like 4 or 5, I don't know. This was absolutely not necessary. Let's do it. Make things, make this kill quicker. And this is like, getting experience with the list will tell you, will make you make better decisions, so you'll get your kill faster. And yeah, another 24, turn 4 kill. And Monaryu Sensei Elite. Man, I love this list. This is very new. Like, this is the second run I do with the list. I had to fight tooth and nails to find the Succumb to Madness. They're really hard to get. Optimatrons are not easy to get either. We've got a Slithering Marauder, we've got a Shrewd Manipulation, and an Absolute Power we'll be able to discard, so we're keeping this. We're very low on discard, on Bury for ourselves, but a backup plan with Contract Killing should be okay. We don't have any Ice Shard, so we're going to go with a Sapphire here. And yeah, Sapphire. This is a tricky hand right there. So We're going to be able to discard the absolute power. So as soon as we can play my order, we play absolute power and then we win. But we're facing a decent amount of pressure and contract killing is not helping us at all. So there's that. So let's bury ourselves. Got an Optimatron in our deck, in our crypt. We likely won't meet contract killing, so next turn maybe. This turn we're just going to dump the 2 absolute power. So disgust. Okay. That's a decent amount of pressure right there. Oh, this guy. We can Mordrum's gift. Okay. Go with this. Is there a world where we Mordrum's gift this turn? No, we'll be able to gift next turn. But yeah. Oh no. Yeah, we had to remove that troop here. 7. We're getting it for. That's a lot. Yeah, I need the shard. Really need a shard. So we should be okay this turn. Yep. We should be okay. Should be okay. It was close though. 6, and then if I use Shrew Manipulation to discard these 2, my roller will cost 4. And then we can play and then we have Shrew Manipulation, so we're good. So yeah, exhaust this guy. This one is 4. Therefore we can play absolute power. And now we go for the full 45. Yeah, when you're not doing commentaries and you're able to play the list to its fullest, is going to be I feel it's going to be quick, but right now I have to figure things out. I'm not used to the shortcuts, but yeah, it should work. So we're going to be able to use all our contract killing to get some resources back, and then we can do all the Chronic Madness, and we should be good. Actually, we could just do the Chronic Madness plan since we have all 4. That should be a decent amount. And this one, and we only need 1 more that we can get with Arcane Focus. And then this. And this is the longest way to do it, because at the end of the turn we have to discard our whole hand. And this takes... that's why the kill with the discard is longer, because you have to discard the rest of your hand to get a kill. But yep, that does work. Transmuter is a pain to deal with, which will be okay. I mean, we're ignoring most of the mechanics there. We're just playing puzzles. Go first, excellent. Shrew, we've got a chronic, we've got a Succumb to Madness with an Ice Shard, perfect, excellent. This is what we're doing. Seek Fortune, pass a turn. We're on the Succumb to Madness plan. Oh, what's going on here? At the start of the game, transform a random action in each champion's hand into a random action with the same shard. Okay. Which one was it? A contract killing. Oh, it's not too bad. We kinda need blood and sapphire as well. Let's see what we get with this. We get this, so we can get blood. Okay, that works. Oh no, there's a blizzard. What will we do? And now this turn we succumb to madness for a slithering marauder, and we hope that there's that we won't send 4 into the crypt. If we do send 4 into the crypt, we're going to go for a Mardrum's gift. Only 1 absolute power is perfect. We can get a gift. We've got 1 Optimatron there, so there's Optimatrons in the crypt as well. And all 4 Marauders are still in the deck. This is optimal. Nice. Oh wait, we can... Oh, I'm sorry. I've never thought of that, but we could win on turn 3 with the Ed equipment on the Succumb to Madness, because it changes the threshold to blood. So if you draw... Oh, if you draw a Slithering Marauder with it, you can't just play it on turn 3. You don't need the second Sapphire threshold. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, you definitely want the Ed piece equipment. It's just small things like that, but if you're going to farm with the list, you kind of want the equipment. Alright, so we're getting the threshold anyway, and a Shrewd Manipulation. So 23 health. How big is the Optimatron there? 27. So that's a kill. We just do we have a gift? Yeah, we have the gift. So we don't need to draw the whole deck. We can just gift here, and we get the Optimatron and we do the kill. And this could have been done on turn 3. Nice. Again, like you can see that I'm getting, I'm still getting acquainted with the list. But yeah, doing some nice things. Go first again. We're lucky with going first. We've got L. I cannot keep that hand. These are not good. Okay, we got Marauder back and the Ice Shard. That's okay. It's not the best, but we do get an Ice Shard, so we can guarantee that we get another shard. And next turn we can Arcane Focus to try and find other shards. We are on the Succumb to Madness plan, and we already have 2 Marauders in our hands, so things are looking great. That's perfect. Do we have another? Yes, we do. Nice. So we're on the turn 3 win plan. Maybe turn 3. If we're lucky enough to Succumb to Madness into a Marauder, we should be able to win turn 3. Would it be enough though? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. Well, that's going to be easy to test. If not, we can go with absolute powers. There's 2, so we're good. Oh, we've got a Marauder. So we're definitely going to test 26. Our opponent's at 29. This is not a kill. Do we wait? We kinda need a Sapphire threshold for next turn, so I'm thinking we Slithering Marauder into a Succumb to Madness to find a Sapphire threshold. For next turn. Oh, you know what? We could just draw our whole deck. Because that works as well. That should be working. We've got 1 Crenning Madness, 2 Contract Killing, Succumb to Madness, Arcane Focus. We can do this. We can do this. This. We go this again. I only have one contract killing. I can change course for another Chronic Madness, but we're going to send one in the crypt and I don't want that, so I guess we're just going to discard. Yeah, this is not the best way to do it, but that does work. So Succumb to Madness, Gift, Absolute Power we don't want. These we kinda need. We want to keep something that gives us a Sapphire Threshold next turn. And these we don't need. So, yeah, that works. We've got 2 cards in hand. Could have gone for the Optimatron, but yeah, there's a chance that it gets removed and then you're kind of screwed. So this was the safest route. Really, this right now we can just Chronic. We're not even going to go with the Optimatron. We can just do this and then change course. Or whoop. Whoa. We don't have. Wow, that's what this was close. We don't have a Marauder in play. So kinda needed to be careful with that. But yeah, figured it out. So like the Optimatrons are really there to translate a card draw / card encrypt into damage. The other way you can do it, if you do not have access to Optimatron, is to run Forbidden Tome Seeker with its headpiece equipment, and then you run a few Arcane Zephyr, so that you can draw your whole deck, make Forbidden Tome Seeker extremely big, like in the 50s, and then give him Flight and Spell Shield, and you're going to achieve the same thing. It needs a bit more to work, but it does do things. Alright, we're keeping hand. We've got the things that we need in our hand. So yeah, just going for shards. Not going to bury ourselves. We're on the Succumb to Madness plan for turn 3. This is going to generate a decent amount of pressure though, but we should be good. We should be good. With this hand, we might just be Succumb to Madness into a Sapphire Shard. That may just be the plan. Oh, we've got a change course that we can play. That's nice. We're going to change course before the end of the turn to find the Sapphire Shard we need. That would be great. Or another Marauder in hand. That's perfect. Okay, so we got everything. We even got a Shroom Manipulation. Is there a world where we deactivate this turn? I don't think so. Yeah, let's just go with Succumb to Madness. Next turn we win. Another Marauder would be great. We want to see no more than 1 Absolute Power is fine. It's a good sign. Only 1 Optimatron is perfect. And we don't have any Marauders, so this is the last Marauder that we have in hand. No more Marauders is a bit of a pain. That means we may need 2 Mordrum's Gift. Do we have 1 in hand? We don't. So I'm guessing we want this. To have access to the Marauders. So we know that there is no more Marauder in our deck. They're all in the crypt, all 3. We can do a nice sequence with Mordrum's Gift. Next turn we can start the Ring Marauder and start doing things. I don't think we need to bury ourselves. What do we gain? We gain bigger Optimetron, I guess. Yeah, we should bury ourselves. Because next turn we Slithering Marauder for a gift and then attack if the Optimetron is big enough. So yeah, we're going to bury ourselves. It's 33, so we're good. No health gain. 33, that's perfect. So just get the Sapphire Threshold. And we could just play the Optimetron, but play the Marauder. Get a gift that will give speed to the troop it reanimates, which is 34. We could even discard more cards to get this one. No, we could not. Yeah, that's 34. That's just enough. The other line would have taken longer, but we would have been able to do it. Just draw more cards with absolute power and get the win. So that works as well. Succumb to Madness, Marauder, all the thresholds in the world that we need. This is a very good end. It's not interactive, but we're unlikely to die before we can pull this one up. I guess we go... we got all the thresholds really. We go with a Seek Adventure. Just maybe we want more Marauders in our hand. Another Succumb to Madness, okay. And we're going to draw a lot of cards there. So yeah, this is going to be neat. What do we want if we change course? We want to send an Optimetron in the crypt. Oh, there's booby traps. If we're going to draw the whole deck, we need to be careful about that. We really need to be careful about that. 3-2. So there's 2 right now. So that's not 2 is not too much. We do need to put an Optimetron in the crypt. So we need to keep that in mind. Mordrum's Gift. Let's Succumb to Madness and see what happens. We got an absolute power in the crypt. A couple, so that's good. We only have one Optimetron here, that's great. We've got one Citary Marauder we could take. Do we really need to? I don't think so. This is for next turn though. Yeah, just take this one out, but for the most part we're good. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, we've got one gift in the crypt. If we would not have had any gift in the crypt, the solution was to draw a get a Shrewd Manipulation so that we can play it on the next turn. And here, for good measure, we could get... Oh, we could just kill our opponent. What am I doing? What am I doing? Gift. And then do this. Turn 3 kills. Just to attack for a bit bigger. And yeah, I keep forgetting with the at-peace equipment we can have turn 3 kills. By switching. Oh, this one is not an easy one, but should be able to kill him before he becomes a problem. Should not be a problem. Alright. Sorry for that. Work has been keeping me busy this weekend. Supposed to be an holiday. Yeah, this is not a keep. Succumb to Madness with at least 2 shards, and we know we're getting all the thresholds that we need. We already have a Marauder in hand and a contract hitting, so this is great. Yeah. Get us a shard. What I really like with this hand is that we can remove this, and we will do it right away, because that champion draws a million card, and this is going to be big. And if there's a way we lose the game is not by dying on turn 4 because of the Tome Seeker, I'm really happy that we could remove that right away. It's going to be hard to play a Succumb to Madness next turn, but we're going to do this for another card, and that's going to be okay. You know what? Since we have a Marauder in hand and a Succumb to Madness, I think the plan is still to bury ourselves just to make the Optimatron bigger, so that we don't have to do a full loop to kill our opponent. So I'm guessing we do this. And the chance that we bury... we already have buried a Marauder, so... Oh well, we're going to have access to all the thresholds that we need next turn anyway. So might as well... this and go with another shard. Next turn we're succumbing to madness, and then we should be okay. Woohoo! Blocker. Yeah, this Sapphire, succumb to madness. Doesn't really matter at this point. We just need to see no more than 2 Optimatrons and no more than 4 Grum's Gift, and we should be okay. Only 1 Optimatron, 2 Gift. That means 1 in the crypt. Yeah, we should be good. Good stuff. Should have a gift. Yeah, there's 1. And the Optimatrons are 27. It's not quite big enough though. So... we kind of want to draw cards. We can bury ourselves a bit. And then... 29 is not quite good enough. So... maybe we want to draw some cards, but not a million, right? Not a million. We just want to draw some cards, like maybe, I don't know, 10. 10 is reasonable. Oh, we can just contract kitting now. And then, yeah, let's go. Go with plan A. And attack with the Tron, the Optimatron of Doom. Turn 4. That's nice. Upgrade Technician. We've got a Marauder in hand and shards that will get us more shards. Ways to bury ourselves and a contract kitting. I think this is fine. This is not the best though, and we have a free mulligan, so I think we just get the free mulligan. And this is way worse. Maybe I was greedy, but yeah, Succumb to Madness. This I like more. We even got a nice shard there. And all... wow, we've got all the thresholds that we need already. And they're all quick shards as well. Quick resources. So yeah, seek adventure. We're good. We are good. We are more than good at this point. This. We can just bury ourselves. Hey, look at that. Oh, I forgot to play Shroom Manipulation. Not that it matters, but Oh yeah, this is the first time it happens, but there's an equipment on this guy. When you draw this, bury the top 5 cards of your deck. So it just fuels Slithering Marauder. Here we could just Shroom Manipulation and draw the whole deck, but I like the Succumb to Madness plan better. So if we see that there's gifts in the crypt, and this guy is 28, that's more than enough for the kill, so we don't want to see more than 2 gift. We don't see any. Okay. Yeah, sure. Marauder into gift. Into an Optimatron for a turn 3 kill. That does work. And if you don't have the equipment, this would have been a just a turn 4 kill instead. I'm getting the hang of this. Like there's what? There's 4 or 5 main scenarios that you need to keep track in your head, and as long as you know them, things can be played fairly quickly. We don't have an Ice Shard, but we've got 2 basic thresholds that we need and a Contract Killing plus a Succumb to Madness, so we'll need to naturally draw a Shard. We're going to be able to remove some of the pressure here. And yeah, that should be good. I think we're just... Since we have Succumb to Madness, just going to remove that amount of pressure from the board. It's going to make a huge difference. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. He might make us discard cards, and that's really bad if he gets the right one. So we need to be on the lookout for that. I'm going to change course instead of Arcane Focus this turn. Nice, we're getting an Optimatron in the crypt. Yeah. I know I'm going with the slow shard, but that's okay. We already have an Optimatron on this. This guy has 26, so... Oh, this was a gift. Okay. We won't be able to kill him this turn. We can ensure that we draw a shard next turn. And... oh, actually we could just... Yeah, sure. Optimatron should be able to kill this guy. As long as we get a Marauder with Succumb to Madness, which is not guaranteed. Did he just discard or... Yeah, that was mean. That was super mean. Okay. So if we find a Marauder, we should kill him. As long as there's gifts in the crypt. I think there's already gifts in the crypt. I only see 1 gift and there's 1 Marauder, so we are good. We are good. Gift and 29 is enough. Just enough. We could go, well, technically we could go 31, or I could play the other Marauder and just do other things, but for the most part that's Oh, Miriam is going to be a pain though. She's really a pain. I've yet to win against Miriam Elite. But I think that we've got a nice deck for it. We've got a nice deck for it. Should be okay. On the play as well, like. No. Yes. 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 Okay, so we should be good. Starts with this, but that's not a problem. At the start of the game, summon a voice of the tomb. Okay, at the start of the game, create a copy of 4 random troops in your deck, put them into your crypt. 3, summon a random troop from your crypt into play, put a random troop from an opposing crypt into play under your control. So the scenario that we don't want is put an Optimatron in our crypt and then have her use her power and get it. He's not going to be big, but that removes it from our crypt, so this is bad. We are going to just go for shards. Go for shards. We've got a Succumb to Madness in our hand. With 35 health, we're likely going to need to do Absolute Power. We could just Shrewd Manipulation now, but I want to keep this up and go with Sapphire. Not going to bury myself. I know that we'll need to do the Absolute Power sequence there, so I don't want to pull the trigger on turn 3. I'm going to pull the trigger on turn 4. So this turn we Shrewd Manipulation and go with a Blood Ice for shards. Actually should have gone for non-shard, doesn't matter. Yeah, do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. That's okay. Oh, we even get a nice shard. Works. So what do we want? We want to see less than 4 Optimatron. We want to see less than 4 Absolute Power. And we want to see less than 3 gift with at least 1 Marauder. So that's our grocery list right there. 2 Absolute Power. First part is good. 1 Optimatron, 2 gift. It's perfect. Do we have a Marauder? Yes, we do. So, first Marauder is going to Absolute Power for the full 24. And... oh, we even have Contract Killing. Yeah. Do we have more than 1 Contract Killing? 2 Contract Killing, so we remove all the blockers. This. And this. And now... I believe we have an Optimatron in the deck. Yeah, we have 1. We have 1 gift as well. Yeah, 1. We've saw 2, so we're at 1. And then a 50-50 Optimatron swing for the win. So we would have had it perfect if we would have not made a mistake. We won all games on turn 3 and 4. There's a few games that we could have won on turn 3 that we didn't. But yeah, you have this. This is a very, very, very strong farming deck. The only way you lose... well, this guy here is hard. So you need to make sure that you do the right thing. And if you encounter Archon of Nilzan, you do need to weave your deck to win on 1 turn, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So these are the 2 that are really bad against you. The rest you can just steamroll. Of course, Elite Ogart is still hard, but you have Contract Killings to remove the early pressure, and there's a cost reduction mechanic on the Marauders, so as soon as you do a Succumb to Madness, you should be fine, really. So let's see our rewards. Got the... oh, we've got another nice... this one is cool. Oh, we've got a Pyre Ceremony. This card is going to be PvE staple. If you don't have them, start ordering them. That's super cool. I really wanted these. I think I was missing 1. You got another Molten Tides. Each opposing troop with flight. When you draw this, reveal it, then deal 2 damage to each opposing troop without. And there's equipment for it. It become if you control a Warlock. Opposing troop, yeah, let's try 2. And then destroy each opposing artifact with cost 4. Oh, that's okay. That's a tech for specific encounters though. A legendary dust. Sniper, some equipment. Yeah. And some more gold. Okay. I cannot wait to get this card as well. This is going to be nice. In a world where the Optimatrons are not big enough to kill our opponent, we could use Slithering Marauder and Gift to just chain Frostmares so that our opponent cannot play cards anymore for the remainder of the game, and then you just kill him with them. That could be another thing. Like if you need more turn, you just double, triple Frostmares, and then with their head equipment, it makes it so that there's another equipment that also augment the cards that they the cost of cards that they draw. So if you get a couple ones, then you're good. But yeah, that was the run, and then I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the deck. I'm also going to add next in the video, and you're going to see this now, is that a fight that I did against Uruunaz with this very build. There's no audio, so I'm going to just add a background soundtrack because when I was recording, work called multiple times and the microphone picked up the phone calls what work, so I have to remove the audio from the video. Also, I was short screwed during the fight, and it was really hard. Like I won by the skin of the teeth on the last turn, but I did win against Uruunaz with this list, and if I had any standard start, I would have crushed it, to be honest. And I think I made a play error or two, so don't mind the play errors, just enjoy the Uruunaz fight, and if you want to know what he does to be prepared, this is going to be a good opportunity for it. So CoachFliperon signing off, wishing you good luck on your next frustrating arena runs. Bye.